Now, PainX fund is actually made available by a broker, and of course, the broker's link will be in the description. In case you don't have it, description you can get their link to register an account with them. Please, they're actually synthetic. When I mean synthetic, they are available on weekends, they are available on public holidays. So that means you have every day to trade these markets. That said, and please remember, no fundamental, just pure technical. So there's not like any major news spiking or breaking in the rest. All you just have to do is the technical. If technicals are good, they are good to go. So let's go start with Pain 400. Of course, you can see this market has been on the bullish side for let me say for like few days, or yeah, for some days now. Let's say for some hours. Remember, this is the H4 candlestick. Now let's actually mark out our zones. Of course, we'll be starting with, let's start let's start with the recent low around here that got broken. Come on. Okay, it's actually, it has come already. So but then let me move this so it can be a bit clearer. Okay, so marking this nicely, good. So then let's go to the next time frame. This is going to be our entry time frame, and that is the 15-minute second. See, the market has already moved, so I'm not sure we're going to have what's it called, a good trade on this. But then let's see what's likely to happen on our entry time frame. Now, good time you can see different changing structures, but then the market has already moved a good time in our zone or in our direction. So this is a minor structure, and of course this is a recent high. So on the bearish side, for it to go back to this zone is a breakout below this. For it to go on the bullish side is a break. Remember, it's already on the bullish side, so that means a break above this is a good time for us to actually buy this market. But then for scalping, if you want to go short, you can just take a quick short on this. But for me, I'll just be waiting for the market to give me a breakout above this. That said, let's go to the next one, which is going to be gain 400. So let's go to gain 400. Gain 400 is actually similar to that of what's it called? To that of Pain. Actually love calling them siblings. But then let's still mark out the zone. The zone actually still very, very necessary. So starting with H4 to mark out the recent high and the recent lows. You can actually see this right here. Okay. So looking at this is a recent high. And of course, you can only see the market on our recent low, which is around here. But let's see if there's actually free signal on the 80 time frame. You're looking at this, you can see a lot of rejection here, but then you can see it. But then let's just go to 10 time frame, let's see what's happening. Okay. Alright. So that means for now there's no entering, we don't have anything like entry, or then this way we'll actually got entry. But then since this got here again, so no problem. What you just be waiting for on this is just to have to wait for this to see what we can get a return. You can get the rejection, the bullish candlestick closing, just do this one close again, you can get another closing above the level. You can think of going long to this level. But then the best trade for you to take is for us to wait for a breakout above this, then we end up going long on that. But for those scalpers, you can actually wait to see the reaction on this. For now, the market is really consolidating, so just say just leave the market. In fact, on gain 400, let's just wait. I will let you know on their last what I'm doing next. So for me on gain 400 for today, I really don't have any open trade on it. So let's go to the next one. Go to the flip X1. Now, someone actually asked me how I got access to trading view on Well Trade. It's actually available on your dashboard. Just go to your dashboard. From the dashboard, go to trading, and of course, go to, I think, analytics. There, from analytics, you can get a trading view. There, just choose trading view as your preferred charts pattern. Okay, so here's the recent low. I think the recent high. Okay, this is actually 15 minutes charts. So let me go back to the H4. Yeah, I think it's actually still valid. Yeah, very, very much valid. because we actually have a long way to go on the short side. Okay, I think we might be having a trade signal on flip one already. But let's see, let's go back to the entry time frame. Yeah, currently breaking below our zone. So let's just wait for this breakout to actually hold. So let's see if this can actually fully break below this. We get a retest and rejected, then think of shorting down this to here. So please, times I have to do this again. I don't like doing this thing rough. So I repeat, a break below this, retesting this, then think of going short to this level. So let's see if that happens. Please and please don't be in a hurry to pay this. Wait for a rejection first, because our stop loss is going to be above the rejection. So if you don't get any rejection around there, just leave the market. But then if you get, fine. If you don't get, then that means we look for it on the long side, of which I've dropped in the alerts on that. And that's it. Let's go to what's it called? Break 600. Break 600. Okay. Okay, on book 600, let's mark out the recent structures. This is the recent high, then of course we can get the recent low here from this, but then I think we should go to each one to confirm this. Good. So that means this will be moved down here. So this is not valid. So now to get this, what we want to see is a breakout above this. We're testing this, then long on that. And of course, our stop loss is going to be, if you can get a rejection, then our stop loss stays below the rejection. But if this market up to this candlestick happens to close above then another green candlestick form, that means our stop loss have to be below this. But if you can get a retest on that, then rejection, then our stop loss goes below that. That means if you've taken this already and get the rejection, you can move your stop loss down here to secure up some profits. So that's going to be that on break 600. So let's go to the final one for today, which is going to be FX volume. FX volume showing say okay. Let's go back to the H4. Okay, let's mark out the recent structures. Which recent low, the recent high or the previous high that got broken, and finally the next high we are looking at. For a breakout above this new high gives us a big time bullish trend. But then let's go to the entry time frame. You can see something to trade and could just currently book above this. Okay. For this, you can't see any rejection signs. You can't see a pullback. So let's just hope this pullback holds. If this pullback holds, get back here, get ejected, then we can think of going long on that. So let's just wait for this. Hopefully this pullback is gonna hold, get ejected, and think of going long on that. That's going to be end of analysis on today's synthetic. And just like I said earlier, if you don't have this on your asset or maybe you want to trade this, please you can check the link in the description. I'll be dropping the link to the broker that actually make this available. Remember, it's synthetic, that means no fundamental, just pure technicals, and of course it's available even on weekends, on Sundays or public holidays. Every day it's available for you to trade. That's it. Please do have a lovely day, and of course I wish everyone a profitable day trade ahead. Stay safe.